What's going on, guys? It is Jamie. Welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. It's actually Saturday morning. The day I'm recording this video is the day that it will get posted. I just got home from some yard sales. I had a great morning. I filmed all that. I'm going to edit it and get that video up on Tuesday. But I thought maybe I should do a what sold video. I had a comment on the YouTube channel saying, hey, could you give us a better idea of, when you're selling things, how you're packaging it, how much it actually costs, and a better breakdown of fees. So I thought I would do that with some items that sold recently. So take a look. All right, first off, this was the Nintendo DS, one of four you see me pick up in my last yard sale video. Now I'm gonna pop this up on the screen. This is just e-profits. I also have a little a cheat sheet here for myself as well. So you see it crossed out there. I accepted a best offer on this one of $64. It is somebody who's bought from me multiple times before, so I gave him a little bit of a deal. You see it says $12 for shipping on screen. It actually went to the US, so I charged $8 for shipping, and it was $5.90 is what I actually paid for shipping, and that's through Stallion Express. What is it called? Economy, I think it's called. It's pretty much their cheapest option to the US. $5.90, that's pretty cheap. You do have to drop it off there. It's cross-border. So this was actually United States Postal Service. I think it's called Select. And on this one, it was $45.63 is my actual profit after fees and everything like that. Now I did ship it in a box similar to this. This is just a box you can pick up at Staples, but it's a pretty standard box. I think this one is 8 by 6.5 by 4.5. Now I use this one a lot. I also use this one for hats and things like that. So yeah, so you can subtract that as well. I probably paid, $1.50 for the box, but still turning $10 into $45, that's a pretty good start. And hopefully, me explaining these extra processes and, you're not just hearing I made $64, because that's not really the case. There are fees and, shipping costs and all those things. And I do use flat rate shipping. As you can see, I charge $8 and it costs less. And you'll see in a couple more examples where I've charged and then it actually cost me more money. So let's get into the next one. So the next one, also from a yard sale video, the last yard sale video I posted actually, and it's the Vladi bobblehead. I picked up two of these, and the idea was if I could pick up the second one, I can make mine free. I've actually listed a couple of them. I didn't keep them all, but that's for another video. You'll probably see some of these other ones sell pretty soon. This Vladi sold for $60. I accepted a best offer. $12 for shipping is what I charged the buyer. So this went in Canada, and it actually cost me $16.81 to ship this out. So that leaves me, and that's also through Stallion Express. I probably could have shipped that through a bunch of different places for about $16, but I go there twice a week anyway and drop stuff off, so that's just what I chose. And it was Canada Post, Skip Zone, which is basically just you get an expedited label. And same thing here. I shipped it in this exact same box, the 8 by 6.5 by 4.5 box. I bubble wrapped it, obviously. Same with the DS you seen there. I bubble wrapped it and then stuffed it with packing paper so that it was nice in there, not rattling around or anything crazy like that. But on Vladi here, I did make $34.80. That wasn't all the money, my money back from the bobblehead buys, but that was a pretty good start, and I'm certainly happy selling Vladi for $60. All right, next up we have this Vancouver jersey. This is a women's jersey, and I think I picked this up. I really think it was Mission Thrift in St. Thomas, Ontario, and I think I paid about $15 for this, roughly, something like that. I can't even remember the exact amount, but it was about $15. Now this one sold for $49.98. I charged $8 for shipping because it did go to the US, and it actually cost me $5.63 through Stallion Express. And once again, it was United States Postal Service Select is what I picked, and paid $15. And everything you see in my store except for shoes is promoted at 2%. So it's promoted at 2% as well. So that gives me, let me see, what did that give me? An actual profit on this product of $28.05. Now, how did I ship it? Just in a poly bag like this. I do believe I used a little bit bigger one like this, and it just, nothing special, just fold it up, slide it in there. I do use thank you cards. I put my thank you card in there, and that's how it got shipped out. So pretty decent, making a little bit of money on this stuff, and hopefully showing you the extra process of fees this time, and how I'm boxing things up is helpful for you in your business as well. Next up, we have a Nintendo 64 Jungle Green. You see it crossed out. I accepted a best offer of $100. I had a whole bunch of lowball offers, and this seemed to be the best offer that came in for me. on this one. I could have waited out for more money, but $100, pretty good. I don't know if you guys remember. I think maybe I did an Instagram story about buying these, and I think I mentioned on the channel. I bought a whole bunch of these things for $10. I think there was like 5 Nintendo 64s, a GameCube, I think a Wii, I think some Sega Genesis. None of them had cords. They were all untested. They actually said they're probably parts only. They said they tried to turn them on. They couldn't get them working. I actually bought cords for the 64. I did test all the ones I had, and it surprised none of them worked. They all turned on, powered on. Now, the funny thing about this, the guy who bought it has already left me feedback, and I'll just pop the feedback up so you can see it, that he said, hey, I was buying this for the shell, but it actually works fine. Thank you so much. So I missed out a little bit there, but $10 into, you know, I'll show you the actual profit, but $10 into $100 sold. Pretty happy with that still. I could have probably got about 250 bucks, maybe 200 bucks for it if I knew it was working, but you know, sometimes this is the way that it goes. So here we paid, what did we pay? We paid $10 for the units, sold it for $100. I charged $12 for shipping. It did ship in Canada, and it cost me $18.30. So it cost me a little bit more for shipping on this one. And you see what I mean? Sometimes I make a few dollars on shipping. Sometimes I lose a few dollars on shipping. This went out Canada Post skip parcel as well. I probably could send it out a bunch of different ways, but once again, because I'm just so used to using Stallion Express and I'm going up to London twice a week anyway, that's what I decided to go with. I probably could have shipped it through my Canada Post account or through eBay at a similar cost for Canada Post, honestly, but still happy shipping it out. And with this one in particular, I actually used 2 of these boxes. So I just fold the bottom up with one and I insert the other box on top, and then it creates sort of a longer box. I think I have one going out right now. Let me grab it. So this is what I'm talking about. This is actually a gray, the same system, but the gray one, I think I sold for 60 bucks, parts only as well. And it's 2 of those boxes together. This one has a label already on it. It's ready to go out. United States Postal Service for this one, but Canada Post for that one, you know. So what did I actually make on this Nintendo? Looks like I made $67.57 roughly. You know, you'll see it up on the screen anyway. I'm pretty sure that's what I wrote down there. Yeah, so pretty good, turning 10 bucks into $67. If I knew it was working, I could have made a lot more money on this one, but still happy with the sale. Next up, we have a VCR sale. Now these VCRs are a little harder to package up. Now I usually use these boxes. I think they are, it's a bigger box. It's 16 by 12 and a half by, I think, 4.5. And sometimes I have to basically resize or cut the side of the box out to extend it and make it longer. Done that a few times, and you just sort of tape the boxes together and make the folds work. But for most VCRs and stuff, this box works pretty good. And all I basically do is bubble wrap the VCR, set it in there, and I use packing paper around the edges or styrofoam. Like the little peanuts, or sometimes I'll cut up pool noodles depending on the size or how much size you're trying to fill, like the void in the box, to give it some padding, right? So for this particular one, I do believe, I'm gonna just flip the thing over here. I think I paid, what did I pay for this one? I think $8 for this one roughly. It could have been 8 or 10, but probably 8 is what I'm thinking. It sold for $56.95. I charged $20 for shipping. The actual shipping charge on this one was $20.98. So let me just correct this. I actually put it in as 20. I just have it as a wash. So the number is going to be out by 89 cents roughly. Sorry about that. Promoted at 2%. So on this VCR, it looks like I'm going to make about $38 and a penny. You know, minus the 80 some cents that I'm forgot to put in for the actual shipping cost. Now this one, Stallion Express as well. Stallion, what do I have? Stallion Economy. Oh, so went parcel select, right around for 20 bucks. So that's pretty awesome. Now the last one I want to share with you, I actually sold 2 of these this week. Not the exact model, but 2 TVs just like this on Etsy, 13-inch TVs. The other one sold for right around the same price, right around $200 and change. So pretty cool. The other one I think was a JVC. If I can find it, I'll pop up the other sale on the screen as well. Now these ones, you can lose your shirt trying to ship something like this. So for this, I generally, you know, bubble wrap the TV, and this is also, these were both Etsy sales as well. I bubble wrap the TV and then slide it into a 14 by 14 box. It's usually pretty tight and you don't have to do anything else. If there is any void, I just fill the void with packing paper. Now next up, I get an 18 by 18 by 18 box, so we're adding another layer. So basically I fill the bottom with this bigger bubble wrap that I've been getting at Stallion, set the other box inside. I fill the void usually with pool noodles and then paper, and then bubble wrap on top again. So I have a box in a box that's protected. And I've had zero issue shipping like this. That's not to say that somebody couldn't throw this off the back of a truck and break it, because TVs like this, let's be honest, are very breakable and fragile if they were dropped. But that's what I like to do, the box in the box method. So I'm probably into it about $5 in material when I do ship something like this. And if you don't know how to ship something like this, it can be pretty expensive. If you just try to go to Canada Post or use just some sort of regular shipping option, you're probably going to be looking at like $75 to $90. Me personally, I'm using Stallion Express. Again, I know I say that a lot, but I do use that for 99% of my shipping. With them, I can get a rate of FedEx Ground for $25. I've shipped out 2 of these things for $25 just this week. I'll take another clip here and add it to the video, but right behind me I have the 2 TVs going out, and they're exactly the same. It's the 14 by 14 box and then the 18 by 18 by 18 box. And they both cost $25 in change using FedEx Ground through Stallion Express. Now I know you can get deals through other shipping companies or other partner companies that are very similar to that. I think through eBay it was like about $50 to $75 last time I looked at a price of a TV like this going. In Canada or the US, it seems to be pretty standard, to be honest. It's just sort of like a bigger package. So, you know, if you're looking for deals like this, try to look through a third-party shipping company, whatever one's available in your area. But, you know, you basically want to use a service like FedEx Ground when you're shipping something this big and this heavy. All right, once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Tuesday, I'll have a new yard sale video. I found some really great stuff. I think it's going to take me a little longer to edit this one because I'm going to have to do a lot more comp searching. I took a chance on a few things, but I think I made out pretty good. If you guys like videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content. Until next time, take care, stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.